Thank you for selecting Savoy Engineering Group to perform your ACCA Manual JSD HVAC design. There are two formats to this project design form. The first is a Microsoft 2010 Word doc for Windows-based computers. If you have Office 365, we recommend you download to your computer versus filling out online. And then we have a PDF format that works on Macs and Chromebooks and any computer that has full Adobe. We recommend you use the pull-down menus and text boxes versus printing out and filling out by hand. If this form is protected, click the Enable Editing button. Next is a link to this video on how to complete this Manual JSD project design form. Here's our contact info and hours. Also visit my website for upfront pricing and my training, experience, and education in ACCA Manual JSD. In the type of service, select the services requested, Manual J, Manual JNS, or Manual JSD. We can provide a ResCheck code compliance report for new construction. Check with your home builder in case they've already completed. Select your turnaround time, 5-day express or 10-day standard. We can only do homes smaller than 5,000 square feet in 5 days. Anything larger, we will log in as 10-day standard. In the submitter contact info box, enter your name, company, email, and telephone. We will use the email and telephone number entered to contact you with any questions. Next, select the condition space pricing bracket. Include the basement square footage if it's conditioned. Before we begin, we need this completed form, architectural plans, section cuts, elevations, window schedule, and payment. We'll send you an initial receipt and invoice and ask you to call with credit card payment. Moving to page 2, in the project info box, put the project name such as Smith Residence or Smith Addition, the street, city, state, and zip code. In the zoning and duct losses box, tell us the location and area serviced by each HVAC you're planning to install. HVAC 1 may be in a conditioned basement servicing the basement and first floor, and HVAC 2 may be in an unconditioned attic with cavity insulation servicing the second floor. There is an other zoning info text box to type anything not covered by the pull-down menus. You'll see text boxes throughout the form where you can type information specific to your home. Select from the pull-down menu the front elevation direction, and if the front door is different, select that direction. How many bedrooms? If you have a study that's a guest bedroom, include as a bedroom. How many stories to your home? And how many wood-burning fireplaces, if any? What floors are you conditioning? And how will fresh air for good indoor air quality be introduced to the home? Moving to page 3 in the construction materials, if you have an accurate section cut with R values shown, enter the page number here. If you have an accurate ResCheck, Title 24, or REM rate report, please send with your project submission. Permit requires that the Manual J R values match the section cut. We will follow the section cut over a third-party report, such as a ResCheck, if there's a discrepancy. If any of the above is provided, skip to page 4. Otherwise, starting with the roof, select from the pull-down menus, flat or sloped, vented or unvented, the roof material, and roof color. Is the cavity insulation on the floor of the attic, or roof line insulation in the roof rafters? Choose the roof insulation R value. We cannot continue without an R value and cannot log in or begin any projects missing the needed R values. Please verify the floor plans or section cuts show any vaulted ceilings. Enter the ceiling heights of any conditioned floors. And a roof other info text box for anything not covered by the pull-down menus. Repeating for above grade walls, select your framing, exterior, and insulation R value for both new and existing above grade walls. Put anything not covered by the pull-down menus in the Other Info text box. Repeating for below-grade walls. Select your frame, exterior, masonry wall thickness, insulation R value, and an Other Info text box. Moving to the floor, you may have more than one type, such as a below-grade basement with perimeter exterior R10 insulation, along with a bonus room over a garage with R30 insulation. And again, a floor Other Info text box. Moving to page 4 in Windows, put the window U and SHGC value and the page number of the window door schedule. If you included the window schedule or window price quote, skip to page 5. Otherwise, select how many panes of glass, the frame material, enter the U and SHGC value from the window schedule or price quote. Are the windows low E, and if so, is the gas air or argon? Not sure what a Manual J load calculation is? Click on the video link and watch this old house expert, Richard Trefui, as he demonstrates heat loss and heat gain to design a balanced HVAC system. Watch the video from 6 minutes and 40 seconds to 14 minutes and 10 seconds. Moving to page 5 in the Manual S HVAC verification, there are 2 options. Option 1, if you know the make model of the outdoor condenser, indoor coil and furnace, enter below and we can size appropriately. Or option 2, if the HVAC make and model is unknown, we will send you our Manual J results and request you complete the rest of this design form. Enter the page number of any suggested duct design or mechanical plan. If the HVAC make and models are provided on the mechanical plan, then skip to page 6. Otherwise, is the equipment already installed? If it is, please call us before submitting the project. May we up or downsize equipment to pass Manual S if needed? And is the ductwork going to be vinyl flex radial design or a sheet metal trunk and branch configuration? Select the type of conditioning, cooling only, heating only, or heating and cooling. Include the make, model, and AHRI number for the indoor evaporator coil, outdoor condenser, and furnace here. We will attempt to locate the needed OEM data. If we are unable to find, we will ask you to obtain for us. We cannot select equipment for you. Please watch these 2 videos which discuss the many factors involved in home comfort. Most people spend 15 to 20 hours selecting a car they may have for 5 years and less than an hour selecting a home HVAC system they may have for 20 years. Most homeowners select a single-stage on-off heating and cooling system, while their car HVAC has more options and performs far better. The homeowner must speak to their HVAC contractor about the best choices for them. Moving to page 6 into the Manual D duct design. If you did not purchase a Manual D duct design, you do not need to complete the rest of this form. Otherwise, please provide the framing plan of each floor if available. Enter the page number of any suggested duct design or mechanical plan here, and skip to page 7. If the ductwork is already installed, please call us before submitting a project. Will dampers with controls be installed, yes or no? After your installing HVAC contractors walk the home, have them sketch on the floor plans the HVAC locations along with supply and return main plenum locations and return grill locations. That way we can test the suggested as-built duct layout in the computer model before installation. Assuming the ductwork will be new, let us know where the supplies will be located for each floor. The main floor may have floor supplies and the second floor may have ceiling supplies. Moving to the duct material, let us know what the supply main plenum material will be. Rectangular or round duct, if round, just even or just odd or any size. What material will the supply branches be and the sizes? Repeat for the return main plenum and branches. Again, we prefer your contractor provides as much input as possible. Not familiar with ductwork? Click on the video link and watch this old house plumbing and heating expert, Richard Trethewey, as he installs a new forced air furnace and air conditioning system. We know this project design form is a lot of work, but the information is essential to achieve an accurate HVAC design. The Manual JSD process is a collaboration between the homeowner, the HVAC contractor, the home builder, the architect, and us. This form gathers all the needed information in one concise place versus multiple emails from multiple people over a period of time. Please take the time to complete this form as accurately as possible. It is better to wait to submit a project until the needed information is available than to send a poorly filled out form missing needed data. Otherwise, we'll have to place your project on hold until it's obtained. Moving to the last page, here is our revision policy. We allow one free 2-hour revision. Please submit your revision in writing after all parties have reviewed. We complete revisions on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons in the order received. Please submit your revision before installing the equipment or the ductwork. Just this week we had 2 clients who were caught by permit because they upsized the equipment and changed the ductwork in the field. They were at a complete work stoppage until we could update their reports, and both had had their projects for over 8 months. Next is our legal disclaimer. If the information provided to us is accurate, your Manual JSD should be accurate also. Normally there are several months between the time we complete the Manual JSD and when the HVAC system is installed. That allows ample time for everyone to review and submit revisions before purchasing and installing the equipment or ductwork. If a revision is not submitted prior to installation and in-field changes are made, we cannot guarantee those changes will pass. That concludes how to complete our Manual JSD project design form. Thank you for selecting Savoy Engineering Group to perform your quality ACCA Manual JSD HVAC design.